Okay. Ten of Swords, that's betrayal, backstabbing, okay? Lying about you. It's like these people, whoever they are, and they're doing their witchcraft, whatever, yeah? Or black magic. The card says everything is fine. So it's like the darkness around you is lifting, okay? So that means if you're fine, where is this energy going to go back to? The people that done it, the ones that sent it, the person, the people. They're going to be dealing with the Three of Swords. So losses, grief, or betrayal, or it could be all three. There could be someone right now that's emotional, okay? Alright, for coming for you. Could have been 3 people, could have been more. Could have been, I mean, you've got 10 there, that's an ending. So something's ending for someone. Or there could have been an energy in this group where they themselves may pass over, okay? Because with the Ten of Swords, that is a complete ending. So there could be people grieving. That's the Three of Swords, loss, grief, betrayal. So there could be some type of loss these people are dealing with right now, okay? For coming for you. It's like the illusions are starting to clear. Or this could be someone that has either was casted an illusion, or there was illusion over them, or magic was done over them to have them in this type of illusion, okay? In this fog, confusion, okay? So it's like the illusions are clearing now. And the ones that come for you, yeah, it's like the illusion, you see like the illusions are clearing around the heart? I mean, you vibrate in love, okay? You're not allowing these, whatever these people doing to turn you cold, like, I hate you, I don't like you. I mean, look, in regards to the ones that done you wrong, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it depends who they were to you, how long you knew them, that type of energy, okay? So you're vibrating at the highest frequency love. You know, these could have been people that you grew up with, people you knew, you know, from a distance, you're like, you know what, no hard feelings, it is what it is. But, yeah, you was casted an illusion. I know that the illusions are clearing because someone had a lot of people under an illusion. But, they now could be seen clearly and they're heartbroken, okay? Because they're getting to find out another betrayed them. Could have been another Libra, could have been another Gemini, or it could have been an Aquarius. Okay, it could have been 3 people that were connected. So, I don't know, there could have been some type of loss. Where someone was warned, this could have been someone that's envious of you. I mean, either someone's hit rock bottom. I mean, again, as I said with you, everything is fine with you, okay? But the person that done this, they could be dealing with a loss, going through grief, and they themselves may be betrayed by the same people that they tried to cast the illusion over concerning you. So someone here could be like, you know, oh, it's her, she told me, or it's him, whoever these people are. So, yeah, there's people here that's getting betrayed, or someone here was betrayed, or people that was connected to this energy are starting to see the truth, okay? It's like the illusions, the fog's clearing, okay? The chaos that someone caused is clearing. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. I mean, you could have opened up the eyes of many people in regards to money, okay? Inheritances, do you understand what I mean? taking money, okay? People, you know, hitting rock bottom or taking people's things that don't belong to them, okay? Casting up darkness over people. Take your power back, yeah. So you've helped people come out of the illusion, okay, of exactly what is going on. To open people's eyes, or people's eyes are starting to open, like, wow, okay. Because this is how they have control of people, isn't it? Okay. And then when you hit rock bottom, because, you know, things have been taken from you by this same government, a bunch of thieves, then what happens, you know, when you hit rock bottom? Then you're like, well, how can I make quick money? Then you go down that path, do you understand? And it could be involving anything. Prostitution, selling drugs, doing strange things for a bit of change, do you understand? Because they know what they've done, they know what they're doing. Again, as I said, it's pulling the strings, okay? Wanting people's hearts to turn black, okay? But it's like it's starting to clear. People are starting to see. People are starting to awaken from the illusion of, you know, yeah. You could be getting celebrated, someone's ancestors here, could be really pleased with someone, or, okay, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, yeah, judgment. When you bring light to a situation, then judgment can be called, okay? Or you may have called judgment, you know, after finding out some information, I'll call judgment, okay? So there could be many people that was involved in this behind the scenes, and it could be many, but it's some type of judgment now. I mean, look. Judgment on a judge. Okay? For lying to people, for betraying people, for causing them loss, putting them through grief and betraying them. Okay? Yeah, definitely judgment for certain judges. For the money that they've stolen. Okay? People are starting to see, come out of this illusion. Because this is a betrayal, isn't it? That's a big betrayal. And you know, look, you know, you get arrested, they steal your inheritance, then you've got to survive, then you've got them, you know, then they send the boys in blue out to start watching people. Then what happens then, because you've got to survive, then they pick you up, then they put you in jail, and it's a repeated cycle. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? So it's like, from birth they steal your inheritance, okay? Then you have to make money to survive and look after your family. Then, as I said in regards to the other video, then you get arrested, yeah? Yeah, then they've got everyone in that cage, didn't they? And again, in regards to the thing, in regards to the court thing I showed you, yeah? You're handing over your money yeah, and then loss, grief, betrayal. These people are wicked. Hermit in reverse. Okay. Whether or not they had one of their spies watching you, Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. This could have been one of their corrupt team, yeah? Because it's very dark there, alright? Virgo in reverse. The Hermit. So someone there could have been lying, getting you investigated, wanting you to go to jail. Then again, you know, like, I've got my little channel here. Then they set you up, you go to jail, then the judge is involved. You know, I've explained it in the video, okay? But, you know, you weren't given this information, you know. I'm guided. When things come up or when I see things, I'm guided. Okay, I'm guided by the higher realms. I'm guided to expose this and to put it out there. It doesn't matter if it's someone else's or someone else has got the information. I'm guided, I'm led there to get the information, to share the words, to share it, okay? So this little trick that this energy had up their sleeve, it's like you expose this at the right time. Someone exposed this, me, you, whoever, expose this at the right time. Because this is what their plan was. Alright? And they were all involved. Yeah. The money. It's all about money to them. And this is a repeated cycle that's gone on and on and on and on and on everywhere. Yeah? Again, that's why in their vaults they've got billions. And I mean, like, it's just, it's too unreal to count, alright? Because you're basically, again, with that video I showed, you're basically handing over. You're handing it over to them, okay? And that's why I was guided and led to show that video. And I want other people to share it. Share, share, share. Okay? Someone right now is sick. Yeah, because they got involved in this cult, this organisation, okay? And it's all been a lie. Queen of Pentacles. Any more messages? Any more messages for the guys? Yeah. Look, Spirit says this is having a mental breakthrough. In clarity. To have new beginnings. This is fueled by sharp intellect and taking decisive action, speaking the truth in regards to these energies and what they're about. They're evil. They're all part of it. And they will. Okay? So the truth, Ace of Swords. It's like you're handing, it is again, it's like you're handing, they know, they ain't going to tell you, you're handing over your wealth, your inheritance, okay? These people, yeah, they're evil. They're evil, alright? the Emperor in reverse. So that is a supreme ruler that's gone in reverse. A supreme ruler of an empire, a powerful male monarch whose rank is generally considered higher than a king's, commander, a male head of state. Someone could have lost their job. Someone here had a powerful position, but they lost their job and they now have got to return what they took off you. Nine of Swords. Someone's crying, stressed, worried. Someone's overthinking. I mean, I don't know what countries, if there was like murders involved in this and people, you know, them causing people to pass away and stealing from them. In some countries there's death penalties, isn't there? You know, you take a life for a life. You know, some states and countries, and this is why someone could be like, basically really worried. I mean, this could be a charges that they're thinking of. Yeah, someone in the group was a witch and they casted illusions again to steal people's money, jewelry. So that's why they've got all these billions in the vault. Yeah, it's all people's stuff. And they've been doing it for years. You know, they'll send someone towards you to bring chaos in your life, okay? And then someone else to come, you know, then they'll send someone else to cast an illusion and say, these energies could have said you were the witch, and they're like, no, I'm not the witch, mate, yeah? Yeah? You need to look closely at these energies. And then they'll use these same energies that they've casted the illusion about you to, or try to get a bit of their hair, okay? Because they need something, and it's, yeah. And they do it, they've done this, like, for years, for a long time, okay? These are all different people that they've done it to. And then they use other energies to go out and find out, you know, who's got money, who's got wealth. And then they'll plot, plan and scheme to try to set you up, and then they put you in front of the judge. And they're all part of it. Okay? But now you know not to declare your name in a court case. King of Cups, Pisces, Five of Pentacles, I mean, it could be a Pisces, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It could be three people, okay? Something about overseas. It could have been someone that is in connection with your family overseas or other families, okay? You know, they work in one state, send people into another state, and then they're in communication, and then they'll be paying people to come against you, and it's the same cycle, okay? So, someone's either been outed out of a group, out of this situation. There could have been 2 people, 3 people kicked out of a group, and they're now in the Three of Swords, okay? Because they've been removed out, okay? The door's been shut on them. Someone here now knows the truth. So someone that could be homeless, broke, okay? There was no reason for you to be investigated, but, you know, we know why, okay? Because this is the plot, plan and scheme. Yeah, this is all around the world, they take people's inheritances. This is what they do. Steal it from all different families, do you understand? This is generational wealth. This is how they make their wealth for their generations to come, okay? And again, as I said, a lot of your assets and money is in their vaults. You may be receiving your wealth back, okay? That they stole of you. 8 of Wands. Travel. Rapid action. Whether that's, you know, flying back to a country or coming in, okay? That could be ones that come in, or maybe they try to get away from one country, come to another country, because again, you know, they try to give the ones that come from different countries green cards, okay? Green cards, yeah? And then there's the things with the children. Do you understand? These people are sick. They're evil, I'm telling you. Okay? So you've got all different people from different states and countries that, you know, they pay them so much, and yeah, so there could be someone that's head of a state that's been sacked, okay, because he was involved in taking payments, taking bribes, okay? Letting people from different countries come to a state or country, right? Paying them big money to give them the green cards. So they've got residency here. Then they marry someone, and then they pay them a little bit more. Then they pay them for the divorce, because then they've got their green card, haven't they? I mean, they've got to be married, yeah. Then they introduce them to a person. All right, well, this is the person that, you know, you're going to have to be living with for a while. I mean, look, one ain't got emotions for the other, and they shouldn't be together, okay? And this is what they do. So then they couple up, and then they get married, and then they get free housing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at them all fighting now. Chaos, drama. There's people that are angry, yeah, because they're finding out about the confusion. And again, even here in the UK, you know, you know about all these people coming over and on the boats and getting free housing, and it's all them as well involved. And I keep repeating it, you know. You know, your daughters are out taking a walk or meeting a friend across the road in the park, and then the next thing they're getting dragged in the bushes by these same energies that they've allowed to travel over here, that have got the green cards. Yeah, because they're all wicked, they're all in it, they all know what they're doing. Let me tell you, yeah. I mean, I don't know if overseas is working with over here. I hope they are. And certain people that shouldn't be here, they need to go back. And I'm not a racist, it's got nothing to do with that. But some of these people, you know, they've only come here to get green cards, and then, you know, they're criminals or they're rapists or sex offenders or sociopaths, psychopaths, yeah? And people are just taking backhanders, they don't care. But then, you know, people should care. I mean, these are the same criminals that are working within the government, do you understand? Four of Pentacles, now they can't hold on to people, or they can't hold on to this money no more. They can't hold people back, they can't hold you back. They have to release it. Justice, yeah. You know, there was a judge involved, do you understand? As I said, that was hiding, okay? Involved with these criminals that come from overseas. And again, judgment. For the judge that works in the justice system, because they're part of this corruption too, all right? Maybe one person's lost their job and a new judge is going to come in, okay? Someone that will uphold the law, do you understand? But these could have been all criminals. Confirmation, they were all criminals. Big network of criminals, I'm telling you. Someone from your past may want to come back around because they were cast as some type of smoking mirrors. But again, some of these people, you know, they work with this group, they took payments, they want to throw you under the bus, and again, because they may know you're getting something out, they want to come back around. I wouldn't accept it. What's done is done. Because now they're broke, they've been kicked out of an organisation or a group, now they want to come back around. Yeah? Could have been a mother or sister or someone on your mother's family. It's too late. You're over it. You're like, no, I'm good, thanks. Someone could be going to jail, or there could be many people that's being watched. Or someone in your family that gave information over to some criminal ring, okay? Yeah, look, someone knows you're receiving something, or they want to try to be methodical and come back around like, no. Maybe they know that they're going to be on the news, or they quickly want to, you know, I don't know, there could be someone here that knows they're going to jail for a while, and they could be arguing, could be another fire sign, or they could be using another earth sign to try to come towards you, or, you know, offer some emotions, or try to catfish you again. Like, no, you're guarded. You're like, no, I don't want to see you. This energy, someone here is stuck at a crossroads, okay? Now that door's shut, that cycle's over, it's done. Yeah, look, the illusions, all the masks are falling off, yeah? The illusions, the lies and secrets are all revealed. Everyone knows the truth. Yeah, their masks have fell off. So there could have been a lot of arrests. There's a lot of people that was burdened, weighed down, stressed. I mean, someone got some information, or someone relayed some information about something's coming your way. Quick, try to get back around there, or get in there, or like, no, you're done with these people. Them smoking mirrors are well and truly done. They can't come again. They can't come back around again. You're not interested, okay? Because they're weighed down and burdened. Someone could be arguing, fighting. There's toxicity. They could be drinking, taking drugs. Yeah, a lot. There was all behind this. You're not interested in these people. Spirit says no. Knight of Cups. Someone knows that, you know, you've got other charming suitors, or there's people that like you, and someone's in competition with you, or someone's narcissist. Someone's such a narcissist that they actually believe in it. This person's delusional. Like, they are delusional. They think that you want their cup. You're like, no, I ain't got no feelings for you. I don't want you. And someone's still behind the scenes this narcissist trying to fight for you. Yeah, and you're like, no, not interested. You know, people that was cast illusions, or put you in third party, or went towards someone else, or they got tricked and played, or they were casted an illusion. More fool them for getting played, all right? I'm not going with their true feelings or how they felt. This is why now you ain't got these feelings for this person. You're not interested. And them days are over. You know, this should have been your divine masculine. They chose the snake. The third... Oh, there's the snake. Yeah, they chose the snake. You should have been together. But they messed it up. Now you're going to be given a new soulmate or twin flame. This energy is over. It's finished. Oh, they're going mad right now. I'm telling you. Arguments. There could be fights. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Someone didn't think, they just rushed in, and there could be different fire signs here. There could have been one that was working with your family member. There could have been another one that, you know, played games or thought he was going to chase after them, or put you in a third party, or went towards the third party. Yeah, rushed towards the third party and wanted to play mind games or emotional manipulation. Okay. This is why they're going through the karma and a judgment. Because the Most High put this person on your path. Yeah, because they're so egotistical and all they cared about was the bag rather than the love. Now they're getting judgment, whilst you Libra get justice. All these energies from your past, the door's shut on them. Seven of Swords. People were lying and trying to protect their... saying that you were lying to try to protect yourself, and you're like, nah, listen, what you see is what you get. The Tower. Yeah, major Tower. Major Tower. Maybe someone can't deal with, you know, with them now being, you know, put in front of the judge. I mean, could be the Old Bailey over here. It's a serious crimes. Someone could be looking to take the easy way out. Because when all this information's, you know, you put on the news or the radio, or the whole world gets to know, like, what you done or what you was into, someone may want to take themselves out because they're a coward. Something's backfired. What they hid, they've been exposed. I don't know if there was a fire in the house or an explosion or something to do with a fire sign. Or someone tried to burn evidence, or they may be trying to... I mean, there could have been two people here. Like, they're cowards, isn't it? These type of energies, they want to take themselves out. It could be someone that wants to take themselves out because, you know, they wanted recognition when they're going to get it, but not in the way they expected. Yeah, the justice system could be aware. Now the judgment is severe. Wow. You showed a lot of strength, divine feminine or divine masculine. You calmed your anger because that was all the dark energy that they were sending you. And again, as I said, they wanted you fighting and arguing and They knew that they were all sitting behind the scenes waiting for you to be in this chaotic, crazy, um, conflict energy, and you weren't. That was so, yeah, you just call calm and collective. Your ancestors calmed your anger, because yeah, some of you weren't very happy, but you calmed your anger, and he's like, you know what? Let me just stay over and be calm. And it's all backfired to all these people. Yeah. Yeah, you expose a situation as a red flag in regards to a child, or what was happening to a child, or what's happening to children. They've been exposed for that. And again, this is why someone wants to take themselves out. Somebody could be a predator, or they was in a relationship, or they allowed someone to do something to a child or their child. Hierophant, it could be FBI, CIA. This could be you, okay? You're divinely guided by, you know, the Most High. You had the knowledge, you gained the knowledge, or you've given knowledge to share with others. Secrets. King of Wands. There's the Sagittarius, their reality is shattered. Queen of Wands in reverse, they're not so confident. Aries, Leo, Sag. Ten of Wands in reverse, you're not burdens. You're not carrying no one's burdens. And this is why a lot of you, people that want to come back around, you're like, no, I'm not carrying your burdens. Yeah, you've released all these people. Let them carry their own burdens. They created the burdens in their life. There was a dark high priestess, okay, in this group. Yeah. High priest, again, you know, the high priest, yeah. I mean, we spoke about that already, didn't we, in the video? Yeah. I showed you the video. 9 of Cups. Your wishes will be granted. Yeah. This person, someone here, head of state, a commander, a male head of state. Boy, yeah, they've come reverse. Yeah, there could be a lot of arrests being made. It's funny, I saw a girl like that in her Wandsworth once. She had black boots on, her hair was like a greeny colour, or she had different colour hair. Yeah, just like that. She come and stood right by me. Is it, you know, the shop that does jewellery? Is it Swarovski or Swarovski? Yeah, she was in that shop. I was looking for a bracelet. She come in, kneeled down right beside me. And I looked at her and I was like, yeah, you're one. I wouldn't come and stand by me, mate. Yeah. I didn't know her, but just my intuition, like, yeah. Any more messages? Look, overseas as well. Overseas involvement, look. Toil and labour. Yeah, overseas is involved. With people in other states or other countries. They were toiling and labouring, stealing people's posts, information. Child, oh wow. What about children, or taking children overseas? Someone's in bad health now. Official person. Wow. Receiving great fortune for, you know, trafficking. Oh gosh. I think this is the same head of state, the official one. Like soldiers allowing others, taking payments. Yeah, they're not able to cast the illusions about you no more. Or do fraudulent stuff. Someone may receive some document or something like that, okay? I think they better give it to you by hand rather than post it. You just don't know with these energies. The Lovers. Community. Yeah, so there could be a family in the community where everyone's gossiping about them. Or people in the community. It could be people in the community that they've done this to too. Look, courthouse. Yeah. Change, people are losing homes. Or maybe the community is moving from a place that was dark once, or main female. But it doesn't matter if they try to move from one place to another, they're still going to get seen. Because these people, you know, either they were involved or they've got payments, or maybe some of them may, you know, start giving up names like, yeah, well, they paid me and that look, thief. Someone who was a prostitute, whether it's a man or woman. Yeah, imprisonment. Yeah, someone ratted on another, or that someone is a rat. Wealthy man. Yeah, a rat. They live in filth, so someone is filthy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Someone's going to go in poverty. Look, there's a rat again. There. Marriage in reverse, so they can't do this marriage stuff no more. Yeah, all this is getting investigated. Something about overseas investigation. Okay. Mature woman, could be an older mature woman involved. Concerned, the light shone on them. Yeah. Yes, Libra. I mean, you may even find out that you come from overseas, I don't know. I think if you're told, you wouldn't be so shocked anyway. You'd be like, well, I always had that kind of intuition. Or you had family overseas that was involved. Okay. Thank you. Bye.